Assalamualaikum and hi to everyone. Thank you for watching this video. So in this video we'll discuss about the element of mobile user interface design. So these are the element of mobile user interface, screen design, under the screen design, application navigation. So the first one, screen design, we have list based layout and the grid based layout. So the layout that we can use in order to design the screen for the interface. Next is application navigation. We have tab navigation, viewer page navigation, navigation drawer, and drop down navigation. The navigation is the purpose of how to navigate the user on the menu that we have. Okay, screen design, list based layout. So this one is layout like a list of the data. So list based layout is the most common screen in any mobile application design to display a lot of data. Rationale for using list based layout: most mobile phones are oriented vertically, so with screen taller than they are wide. Horizontal layout mechanism as used on the desktop are not efficient when used the mobile device, so it is preferable if we design the screen based on the vertical, because of the smartphone design itself is vertically oriented. Okay, list is more natural to use by the users, as they can scroll down and scroll up to search the data that they want efficiently, and can view the data at a glance without much effort because of the vertically of our mobile phone. Okay, example of list based layout. Okay, this is example of the list based layout. Okay, I believe you already do this layout in the laptop. Okay, we have the category, and then these are the list. Okay, list based layout. Okay, another example. You can open any application that you have and find the list based layout. Okay, next is the grid based layout. So this one is the alternative to the standard of list view, suited for showing data sets that represent themselves through image or icon. Okay, this one also you already designed in the second lab. Okay, unlike the list grid, list may scroll either vertically or horizontally. Okay, rationale for using the grid based layout: image or icon can caught user attention more effectively. And then in some situation, the grid list can convey more meaning in image compared to the word. So is go for the grid. And you can look more on this link, developer.android.com, under design building block grid list.html. So these are the example of the grid layout. Okay, usually it have the icon, use the icon, so easy and more attractive when you want to when you look at the interface. Okay, another example. Okay, next we go for the navigation. First we go for the tab. Tab makes it easy for the user to explore and switch between the views or functional aspect of the application itself using tab, menu tab. And tab is also used to browse the categories in data sets. Okay, if you have used Shopee or Lazada, Okay, you will have this kind of experience of the tab navigation. And tab can either be scrollable or fixed. You can make it scrollable, allow the users to scroll up and scroll down, or you can disallow or disable the scrollable, make it fixed. A tab is often used to enable users to quickly navigate between different parts of your application without going deeper into navigational structure. So you just allow the user to change from one tab to another tab. Okay. So these are example of tab. Okay. Tab 1 and then tab 2, tab 3. Okay, example here. Easy for user to change. You just tap to the tab. Okay. If they want to look at the about page, they go for a tap on this tab about, and then easily for them to change. Okay, easily. About, map, related. So inside the tab, we can have a list. These are the navigation. This one is the layout. This one is the layout. Okay, this one is the navigation to the mobile application. Okay, another example. This one, just like our Google Play Store. Google Play Store, you can have that here. This one is the layout. This one is the navigation. Easy for the user to use the application. Okay, the next part is view page navigation. So this one is quite similar like the tab, except usually view page navigation do not have label tab. So instead, it rely on the navigation indicator, which is that represented in a circles or dots. Okay, view pager makes it easy for users to explore and switch between views, like the tab or functional aspect of the application with a finger swipe. Okay, usually represents information in a full screen view, and some application use in it work through page or tutorial startup screen. So this is the example of the view pager. Okay, later on in your slide, you can click in order to play the video. So we have page 1, page 2, page 3. So you can swap from page 1 to another page 2 to another page 3, and then swipe back. It's just like your screen phone, your home. If you have a lot of application, then you can swipe to another page, another page, another page. Okay, so that's why I say that represented in circles or dots. So you can look at your phones at the bottom layout here. Okay, at your phone you may see the dots. So you can swipe in order to move from one page to another page. Okay. Next part is the navigation drawer. Navigation drawer is a panel that display the application main navigation option on the left edge of the screen. Okay, some application it use this kind of navigation drawer, so you can tap on the drawer and it will allow you to choose another screen. So it is hidden most of the time, but is revealed when the user swipe the finger from the left edge of the screen phone. Okay, navigational drawer does not consume spaces, so you don't need to design the tab. Okay, you just can click on the drawer. So it provides a quick way for the user to navigate from one view to another view without having to press the back button. So this is example of drawer. Okay, you can click on this link in order to view the video of drawer example, drawer a navigation drawer example. Okay, we have dot, we can click, then you can move to another part. When you click, you have another list of menu. So this one is the navigational drawer example. Okay. The next part is drop down. So drop down navigation, also known as the spinner. In this one is useful when changing the content is important but not necessarily frequent occurrence. Okay, drop down navigation is more preferred where switching the content is more frequent. Okay, when you need to frequently switch the content of your mobile application. So drop down navigation do not change with the rest of screen and thus providing user with the anchor point to switch the contents. Okay, and drop down occupy small area of the toolbar or action bar on the application. So look at this example. Okay, this one is drop down. So if you click on this drop down, it will display a list of things that you can go through. Okay, for example, this one is map. So when you click on here, the drop down button here, you can go to map, local, navigation, check-in, join latitude, location, history, or my place. This is the example of the drop down navigation. Okay, another example. So hopefully at the end of this video, you already know about the layout of the screen interface as well as the type of navigation that you can use when you design your mobile applications. So that's all for this video. Thank you and assalamualaikum.